Previously on Trails Through Daybreak, Agnes went back to her dorm, only for Renee to talk about her father. Agnes temporarily split from the rest of the group by going on the train with her classmates, though Kayla McMillan secretly followed her. At the Verne Company building, Tossan repeatedly insisted nothing suspicious was happening in Basel, but no one bought it. Afterwards, Quatre escorted Agnes to the inn the rest of the party stayed in, allowing them to commence their investigation. Even the locals barely use it. That's because most either go by car or use the aerotram. You rode the aerotram, right? How was it? It had the best view, but it was a little scary too. I didn't think there'd be a difference in ranks. Have you never used the aerotram in the past, man? No, I got to ride it when I came here a couple years ago. Just had a regular old ticket. From what I hear, security within the city's undergone a massive overhaul. After the war, the government ordered a total reform. I don't find it surprising that they would want to be very careful with an experimental city that is very nearly a national secret. Okay, but tell me how that puts us at a lower rank than a bunch of kids here on a school trip. I don't think it's that they're high, I think it's more that we're low. And still, it's not a big deal, as long as we can drive. By the way, pretty sure we'll eventually bump into your classmates. You okay on that end? I'm fine, I've explained things to them for the most part. They might happen upon some info before us, so if we see them, let's make it a point to ask. They have just all sorts of stuff here. You can't tell it's only Verne products by how much they have. Company stores or something else. I'm not buying any of the bigger stuff, that's all out of my budget, but just browsing is fun in its own right. My husband works at a workshop, so sometimes I browse the shelves for stuff he tells me about from work. It wouldn't hurt to take just a little peek inside the store, would it? A quick little peek. I don't know when they're coming, I just need to take my mind off them while I still can, sigh. Hey, what is it? Am I in your way? Sorry, I'll move. You're good, that was my bad. She would appear to be a researcher at the Institute of Science. Who were the people she was talking about? I'm kinda curious. Whew, focus, Safina, focus. Gotta get this terminal checked out. I have no clue when they're coming. Okay. Welcome to Verne Plaza. We're managed directly by the Verne Company, so we've got stuff your other Verne retailers might not. Our first-party management also lets us put in direct orders for you, among our special services. It's one of the many benefits that come with being right here in Verne's backyard. It's proved a big hit with the customers here. We're looking to expand this business model too. We want to open first-party Verne stores all across the country for the best customer experience. Oh, it's $5. Oh no. I have to buy at least one of everything. We did everything we could and it still fell through. What are we supposed to do? Just listen to me. I don't even know what to do with myself anymore. Who is this? He may have information relevant to the case. Yeah, I can't deny I'm curious myself.
Well,
I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have about weaponry. I'm an engineer after all. Verne Company weapons have gotten lots of good press for innovation. Every day now I get orders from the department store over in the capital for new parts and supplies. The manager over there can be a bit obsessive, but once you get to know him, he's pretty sociable. Working with him is a breeze for me now. If there's anything you need or any questions you want to ask, feel free to pull me aside, I don't mind. The company sent me here as a temp, but that way we can gather customer feedback straight from the ground level.
Do you know what you want?
Truly a picture of despair.
Welcome to Cerise Drugs. We've got all your medicinal needs from OTCs to prescriptions from all the big manufacturers. I personally recommend the products made from Remiferia and Verne Company's joint venture. They're wonderfully effective. With them, you get the best of both worlds. Remiferia's cutting-edge medicine and Verne's low cost. They may be a startup, but their quality speaks for itself. If you're in need of medicine, give them a shot.
hello.
Okay, breezy hair tonic. Costing an arm and a leg here. Well, I'm getting distracted. Gotta finish up my errands for the night. I need some detergent and canned foods. My folks are out of town for work, so I gotta clean the place up before they get back. I don't want to think about what they'll do if I forget. Though they went off on me before anyway. If you want us to stay off your back, then let a job and stay there. I can't argue with that, but man. New Holo Core. Spriggan, I heard you're a tester for Marduk. With that in mind, can you help test a brand new Holo Core that's been developed at the Institute of Science? I'll be waiting for you at the Verne store. Athena. Oh, I saw her before.
It's so convenient
This is the
nowadays.
Aerotram. operated
Welcome
by
to the Aerotron platform, offering service throughout Basel and its facilities. You have a D-rank certification card, I see. I'm sorry, this is Aerotron is only available to D-rank riders. My apologies, but for safety purposes, we cannot permit you aboard.
I don't think the others are back yet.
This is my first time in Basel. I'm here for work. And I gotta say, this place is every bit as futuristic as I said. Longport has its own new town, but they sure as heck don't have aerotrams or giant orbital generators. This really feels like a cutting-edge city in every sense. So Aramis Academy is visiting, huh? I don't recall them doing that in previous years. Guess this year's been really good for them. Well, Basel's a wonderful place for students to learn more about engineering. I hope they see that firsthand. And big tech isn't all we have either. Just look around. The geography here is simply breathtaking. Our food is well worth the trip too. Welcome, welcome. What can I get ya? I go where my heart takes me. I bring my little shop along for a ride. Who knows what customers I'll see next? Not the most practical business model, but it's what makes me happy. And my little niche has made me popular to locals. A Roman cafe, huh? Bet it's popular with the eggheads of the institute. A common wiring hole such as this would be a good place to gather information. Just knock out the topic.
Let me ask you something.
Workplace harassment. Haven't heard anything about that, sorry. My clientele are a lot more mellow. The faculty I get are pretty kind, actually. They treat their students and understudies to meals sometimes. Huh, who specifically? That might help us narrow things down. Professor O'Reilly, Associate Professor Tane, and Professor Callahan too, but he hasn't been around in a while. They always look pooped, like on death's door, seriously. But when I talk to them, they all come across as normal, upstanding people. Oh, so they're just covering for the man, is that what you're saying? You be a judge of that. But I have noticed that some researchers from this specific lab have looked really down in the dumps as of late. Workplace harassment would explain that. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but that lab's professor might have something to do with it. Well, if anything comes to mind, please let us know. Well, I'm sure I'm just overthinking things, but thanks, I'll let you know. Feels like there's more to the story than that. Does he not want to snitch, or does he not believe it? I see, thank you for sharing that with us. We've been really busy lately, but I gotta stick the landing. Now's my chance to make a name for myself. I refuse to lose to the guys. I'm gonna smash that glass ceiling and make the board of directors, just so you watch. Oh, she's an office worker in Newtown. Average Joes like her can have better info than meets the eye. Let's talk to her and see what we get.
Can we talk?
Harassment? Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. I've heard some nasty things about some specific professors at the Institute. Really? I won't name names, I've heard a thing or two from a friend of mine. She's a researcher at one of the labs there. And every night they're sleeping at the labs after unpaid overtime. One little mistake during the day and they get torn to shreds. They say it's considered normal there. You just work until you drop. My friend, she told me one night that she was having suicidal thoughts. I had to talk her out of it. That's horrible. Does the Institute not know about their working conditions? Oh, they do, but it's spirit that rules the roost there. The Institute's senior professors are like celebrities in their own right. Nobody can touch them. They control whether or not you have a career in this town. Verne, my own company, everybody, they all go through the Institute's pipeline. Huh, out of curiosity, who do you work for? The Sorbal Goods Supplier. They've got a license from Verne to sell their goods. So it's not like I can speak up about it, because then there goes my career. Word travels fast. Yeah, that tracks. Verne and the Institute might as well be Basel. You speak up and you're never working in this town again. I can only hope we find a way to right this injustice. I say that's about everyone we're talking to in Newtown. Yep, now's when we plot our next move. You know, there are still bits of Basel that could use a sweep. Let's double check first. Okay. This building is Liberal's ZCF and Epstein Foundation, eh? The Foreign Tech Foundation established using your great-grandfather's cash, right? Well, how famous it is even in the Republic. It's kind of funny that's been dumped over in a corner like this. You're so rude, Aaron. It's fine. But before, all the big buildings were part of the Foundation's branch here. Indeed, as part of their downsizing in the Republic, they moved to this location. Its performance in other countries remains stable, but with tech going the way it is, it's only natural there'd be a dip in business. Right, with the Zypha. What was it before? Again, I think they're doing the rounds underground. Ramda, 5th gen, co-developed by Verne and Epstein. What a 6th gen would look like sparked a hell of a lot of conversation before and after the war. Then they went and pulled what even the Empire's Rhineford company didn't dare to, cut the Foundation out of the equation. It caused some pushback across the continent at first, but now their technology is well on the road to being available to the public. And they'll do anything to keep themselves in their current favorable position, I imagine, even use Marduk for practical testing. Though perhaps it isn't my place to weigh in on the matter. You got that right. And the one pushing that as national policy is... So ZCF was the one that developed airships, right? Yes, they're a facility located in Zeiss and Liberal. You can find their products all across the Republic, things like communications equipment or household goods.
Being a friendly nation, they do have a cooperative enough partnership with Vern, I suppose.
Oh, hello there.
Hiya, Van and friends. And look at you go, Agnes. Hard at work, I see.
We heard what you were doing earlier. You're researching with your coworkers as part of your visitation, yeah? I am. I hope you don't mind me going off on my own. Well, she's putting the work in. You guys have business here? We do. I have personal connections with the ZCF and the Foundation, you see. So I thought this would be the perfect place to get a first-hand look at international technological exchange. What she said, as someone from the Empire, it's a topic I personally can't get enough of. And I heard they make memory courts for films and stuff. How could I not want to come? How nice. I'm sure there'll be an endless amount of information to absorb there. Just leave this part to us. We'll be sure to write up a report for you. But you better nab us some sweet scoops in exchange.
What are students doing here? Oh, of course. The educational visitation.
We didn't mean to crowd up the path. Wait, I've seen him before. I can recognize him too. I'm sure you do. He is rather famous. Greetings, Professor. My name is Ren Bright. I've heard all about you from a certain other professor.
Ah, I didn't realize you were studying abroad here. Cronkite, I believe this is our first time meeting in person. I found your papers fascinating, I must say. Welcome to Basel.
Huh. Papers. It's an honor to have my work read by such a brilliant mind. Might I trouble you for some time to chat in the near future?
I would welcome the chance, though I'll have to pass on speaking at length with your classmates. Now, I am a busy man, I'm afraid, so if you don't mind, I will bid you farewell.
Well, that stick couldn't be farther up his ass, but he's got the chops to back it up. Yeah, his background is Eastern, right? That was Professor Yang Cronkite, the young genius carrying the Republic's engineering community on his shoulders. He's been presenting groundbreaking tech all across all kinds of fields since before the war 2 years ago. Oh, now you mention it, I think I saw him in the Tyrol Times. He's said to be a genius, the likes of which we haven't seen since Professor Hamilton. But how are you connected to someone like him, Ren? I believe the hours are waiting, so how about we go? Don't be late for a meetup, Agnes, otherwise I'll have to give you a good spanking. Hey, I know. Have fun leading everyone. Hold on, Ren, don't you think you can get away with not answering? Well, good luck. Well, and good luck with your work. Shall we? Yes, let's give this our all. I've worked here at the Epsilon Foundation for years and years now. I remember before our exclusivity agreement, we ended up in the pain litigation of the Verne Company. Then we were ordered to scale back our operations and move buildings. But that cooperation was what put Basel on the map to begin with. It was all thanks to the research that Professor Hamilton brought back of her. They can't just tear our teams apart after all the projects we've developed together. It's not fair. Whew. I had no idea. So why? There had to have been a reason, right? Sounds like Verne got dragged kicking and screaming. But you know, there's no point moping about the past. You gotta play with the hand you're dealt, yeah? You're right, yes. It's just difficult to stay motivated, especially when my own pet project's been stuck in limbo. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off just finding a cabin somewhere and fishing for the rest of my days. Well, I'm not gonna stop you. No fishing mini-game in this one for some reason. I do hope his fortunes change. I think we were all working together just a couple years ago, and now it's all done. I appreciate the sympathy from the ZCF folks, but man, I just can't find the motivation anymore. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off just finding a cabin somewhere and just fishing. Are you the reason I don't have a fishing minigame?
Welcome to Basel Motor.
Wow, there's so many cars. I had heard about its capacity. It was very impressive seeing it in person. Welcome to Automotive Heaven, the motor pavilion, where all the big manufacturers shut their stuff before they hit the market. Verne's big here, naturally. They got a bunch of makes under the wing. Leno, Ingart, Redstart, and ETWS. That's your big four. This is where they show off all their latest and greatest stuff. And for gearheads like me, it's both a peek at the new model year and a chance to yoink some of their ideas for our own projects. Whenever I come to Basel, you better hit this place up every time. The most important place in the city, full stop. That's great, Grandpa. Now let's get you home. I see. I do hear the four manufacturers compete with each other a lot. Maybe if you skimped on the car upgrades a bit, we'd have enough money for equipment. that they have their own specialties, but nonetheless push each other to innovate. Does that factor in the showroom too? Oh yeah, these guys are ruthless. They all specialize in different things, but when markets collide, you bet they're at each other's throats, and that's good for the consumer. Leno and Ingrid especially, they both manufacture their cars here in Pocel, so they headhunt and push from each other like nobody's business. We get time to kill. I highly recommend stopping by here and shooting the shit with the salespeople. They might convert you. Adios, kill me, or him. His passion for cars is already evident with his truck. It's natural he'd be drawn in here. We might as well take a look now that we're already here. I say we've seen everything there is to see in Newtown. That said, looks like we'll have to go to the Institute for that request from the assistant. The one about the professor abusing his power, eh? Doesn't seem like something outsiders like us should get in the middle of. Well, I'm concerned since it was posted as the Force VG. I wonder if we can find a way for all of us to get into the Institute. Like with the Aerotram, access requires rank C certification or higher. Let's just write the letter C on all the rank D cards. It'd be nice if we could have Elsign put on the pressure and get our ranks raised, but that won't work here. Not enough time. So how about we go have a little talk? With who? Oh, the killer from earlier. He wasn't as bad about it as the CEO, but he still had his doubts about us. Well, if pushing doesn't work, we just gotta pull. So thanks for being our go-between, Agnes. Or for what? Between you and Quatre. You got it. You guys seem to hit it off. Guessing this because you're so close in age. He'll be up for talking to you. Just make it seem like you've got problems and he can solve them. Oh, I don't think I'll need to go that far. I'm sure if I'm just honest and upfront with him, he'll listen. Well, I'm happy to help. Once things settle down, I'll give him a call in my Zypha. Girl doesn't have a clue, huh? It's quite charming how unaware she is of her appeal. I don't really get what you're saying, but I know we can count on Agnes to handle this. Okay, but I don't want to advance the story yet. I still have stuff to do.
To Basel Motor Pavilion.
They said they didn't know if there'd be an RC tournament this month. Man, I was so ready to beat Milia this time too. Well, if there's no tourney, then I'll make my own or something. I want to challenge her again, and this time I'm gonna win.
You can even take them out for test drives.
Man, there's just something about cars. Having all the power at your fingertips, feeling the wind rushing by. RC cars are cool and all, but once I'm old enough to get my license, I want to take a real car out for a spin. Welcome to Basel Motor Pavilion. We've got the latest and greatest models from the Big Four on display. Do take a look. We've opened up a display for all the new models they unveiled this autumn. It's gotten us a lot of attention from gearheads the country over. Of course, we've got models you can order today, too. Take a look around and see if there's anything you like.
Lectures, test drives.
Oh, hey you two, didn't know you were coming out here. We're playing a big drive, so we figured why not. We wanted to check out those new models from autumn. Man, these things rock. Cosmetically, it doesn't look much different from my old model, but the suspension here is... Man, this thing's gonna fly right for the corners. That's Ingrid for you. They know how to get the best out of their parts. And those are those new tire compounds too? I haven't seen these before. They're always looking for ways to improve.
Here, you'll find them.
Maybe a car upgrade will allow you to beat those high bloods without our help. As if he wasn't enough of a kid in a candy store. Not knocking it though. Aaron looks like he's having fun too. This pavilion does seem to draw like-minded fans. My uncle was an Ingrid engineer, so I'm a big Ingrid fangirl too. I drive a Leno though. It's what I can afford. I really want to get a sports car though. Once I scrunch up enough Mira, God, I just can't wait. I saved a bit of money by buying the last gen model, but I still had to take out a 10-year loan. Worth it though. There's nothing like having your very own speed machine. So I can't go cheating on my baby with some shinier model. I gotta break her in first. What can I do for you? You interested in oh, hold on. I see that glint in your eye. You're a fan, aren't you? Good catch. My pickup's my baby. I actually took it out here with me. Hey, man of culture. I can tell by that look in your eyes that you know quality when you see it. We pride ourselves on how modular our cars are. They're strong, they're durable, and you can customize them however you want. I saw you walk in, your eyes just jumped right to the suspension and cooling. I know those are popular mods on our models. You're an avid aftermarket shopper yourself, if I had to guess. You know exactly where to look. Oh yeah, guilty as charged, but you know, it takes that kind of mindset to know people like doing that. So someone tells me you're a gearhead yourself, am I right? You got me. I probably spend like half my bonuses on aftermarket mods. I've got some photos of my new project here. You want to take a look? Oh, I'd just be honored. What kind of pimped out ride does an honest-to-goddess Ingrid engineer come up with? Now who's locking off on a job?
Well...
Part of what makes this job so satisfying is meeting customers and getting their feedback on our products. We really hammer in how utilitarian and customizable our cars are, and that gets us a more specific customer demographic compared to Leno. So when I talk to the customer about our models and aftermarket mods, we really see eye to eye a lot. It's like making a friend.
Wow, check out these cars! There's so many, and they all look so different.
That a red star over there? Damn, that's sexy.
It's the best, ain't it? If looks could kill, I'd be dead right now.
Van is definitely in his element here.
Welcome to the Leno exhibition space. This is our flagship model here. We worked hard on the interior for this revision to try and court the older drivers. It's much more comfortable inside than before. Leno's the everyman's car, yeah? I see them all over the place nowadays. When I was taking driver's ed, they stuffed me in a Leno made for newbies. Leno specializes in safety and economy rather than power or carrying capacity. For their slogan, they manufacture cars everyone can count on. That's a common perception, yeah. We're a big hit with families and people who need daily drivers. But that's not all we do. We make RC cars, off-roaders, and we field entries on the Z1 circuit too. We're careful not to pigeonhole ourselves into any one niche. We're growing and evolving every day. That's what we're all about. We make cars you can count on no matter what it is you do. We really pride ourselves on that mass appeal. Our cars have been adopted by just about every class and demographic. They're plenty safe and essential to drive, making them popular with all different kinds of people. Wow, this is really cutting edge stuff. I'm surprised they have this in stores. Yo, Athena, right? You had that request for us. We're with Arkride Solutions. Eep, sorry, I just wasn't expecting that. I didn't think you'd take my request. So, yes, my name is Athena. I'm a researcher at the Institute of Science. I mainly do orbital energy research. Right now, I'm working on a new Holo Core designs. I finally started beta testing, so having people to help out is a big relief. So I'm thanking you in advance for your help. Can do. You can stand and relax, though. I ain't gonna eat you or anything. Sorry, I'm just not good with people. That's why I'm really interested in communication technology. Being able to talk to people from my own room sounds really helpful. It's kind of why I wanted to come here. I want to make the world a little less daunting for people like me. Huh, I can't tell if you're actually enthusiastic or just motivated by fear. You sound like my coworkers. So, do you need me to go over the details? Okay, accept. Much obliged. Okay, right this way. The manager and I will take you through it. So these kind folks are helping you test it out. Nice to meet you. My name's Radad. I'm the manager of the Verne store. Depending on how these tests go, you might see this Holo Core on our shelf soon. So I'll be keeping an eye over these field results myself. You won't mind reporting your findings to me too, would you? Not at all. Right, let's go ahead and dive in. Here's how I want the testing to go. This new Holo Core is named Pocel. I'd like you to equip her to your Zyphus and take her into a few monster fights. Anything specific you need us to do once we get in the fight? You might need to do 5 moves or more while you're S boosted. Yikes. Once you're done, I'd like to hear how it felt to use. Sounds easy enough. 1 second here. Okay, here you go. Pocel's a cute name. I'm curious to see what kind of holo it is. A brand new Holo Core straight from this institute. Oh man, I can't wait. Well, she's a bit unique. You'll find out more after you equip her. Is she tsundere, like Mare? Now we just gotta find some schmucks and ruin their day. But now that I think about it, where are the monsters around here? The road we drove on was all cleaned out. If you're looking for monsters, I say Auge Canyon to the south is your best bet. Once you're off the road and past the orbital lights, things get a bit dicey. But you guys look pretty seasoned, so you should be fine. It'll make for a nice little test bed. Well, fine with me. Let's head down and give this new Holo Core a whirl. Alright, gotta equip it first, duh. Indeed, once we finish our preparations, let's make for a canyon. We should be able to access it from the road next to the Verne HQ building. I'm sure it has some kind of crazy side effect. So what's so... It's only level 1, but it has some pretty good stuff on it. What? Regen? That's insanely good. This actually has a lot of potential. What's the catch? There has to be a catch, right? Because this seems actually a pretty well balanced and solid one. Doesn't have much defensive stuff on it, but that's no problem. Okay, it won't be easy because I did not fully do all my equipment upgrades, but gotta start somewhere.
Then let's head over.
So this is the path through the Auge Canyon. Certainly fits the name. The terrain of the paved path appears to be quite complex. Watch your footing, guys, or you're going to be flying headfirst into the river. You can take this road down to the Liberal Kingdom, right? If you wanted, yeah, so it would take you several hours to get there even by vehicle. On the other side of the border is a fortress in the Zeiss region. Signs like these really make it clear just how far from the capital we are. We've been jumping all around over the country so much lately. Sheesh. You're just happy to have an excuse to drive around and you know it. Hey, I'm a simple guy. Well, let's get that Holo Core test started, shall we? Our task is to equip Pocel and act 5 times while S boosted. Right, let's go.
Begin out the ranged attacks!
Okay.
I want a boost here.
You have Pocel, so you can boost right there.
Going all in.
Activating drive.
Something's coming! Get ready!
Don't take your eye off the enemy! Reset!
Okay, performed one action.
One skill coming right up!
A chance! This'll hurt.
Magnus slash you. Now die.
I'll dice you up!
Opening planner!
Does it keep track of how many I've done so far? No, it doesn't. That's kind of dumb.
Are we going down below?
Nope, we're sticking to the road for this assignment.
Good call. If we went that way, we'd be a perfect target for a pincer attack.
Wait, if you thought it was a bad idea, why'd you even ask?
Oh my.
There's so many
Wait, the
of them.
reception.
Max boost!
Okay.
Going all in.
One skill coming right up! Boost gauge enhanced!
I won't let this chance
One
slip.
skill coming... Boost gauge enhanced! Boost gauge maxed out!
That's how it goes.
Okay, Heavenly Halter learned.
Reset! Have we done enough testing for the Holo Core?
Yes, I believe so. We can report back to the client anytime.
I'm powered up!
We're not done till I say we're done. We are very poor. We need to kill everything. Steal all their money. Shake them upside down for all their change. Yes, more Sepith. No Sepith fragments, though. Big plant monster, not cool.
Take care. That's above an A-level threat.
Beginning combat! We need to be cautious. You've got a charge attack available. Now's our chance. How's about some of this?
Wind and fire.
Might want a boost here. Initiating drive. Activating drive. Reset! One skill coming right up. Here goes. Zypha, activate.
I suggest we strike now.
There!
Activating skill. There! Mary! Activating skill.
Here I go.
Oh, paralyzed. Nice, nice.
Maximum boost.
One skill coming right up.
And duns.
Praise Arusha and the flames. You did
Okay,
wonderful,
upgrade
Mary.
Myriad Slash. Nice.
Nice.
That was a lot.
That went great.
Shall I prepare some sweets for you, Mr. Arkride?
Terrell Balm. Wait, is that a shortcut? The heck?
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Bro. EP free. Nice. Whew, now I'll finally be able to get started on the report. Just gotta wait for the test results. Yo, good time. Give the new Holo Core a spin. Eep. Oh, good work, everyone. Will you mind stirring your feedback? Can do. Oh, can I have that Holo Core back first? No! Sure, here you go. Give it to me. No, I need it. Thank you. Let me go ahead and start uploading the content data. Just a sec, okay. Athena connected the Holo Core to her laptop. So while it's uploading, how did you feel to use? Performance bugs, anything at all? Well, I don't have much to say about its performance, to be honest. It's more, I swear, that AI didn't know the difference between a fight and a playground. The hell's up with her? Oh, don't be so harsh. She had this childlike whimsy to her. I found it pretty cute. It felt really weird. Does she kill people in combat? That's what it felt like to me, at least. A very unique core indeed. Should it hit the shelves, I imagine it'll be the talk of the town. I, for one, not vibe with the idea of carrying a little girl around my pocket. And I'm sure any self-respecting guy wouldn't either. But I don't know. A resident weirdo already has one of those, so maybe that's what he's into. Zip it, Aaron, and leave her out of this. Not like I picked either of them. That's awfully rude, Van. You'll upset her if she hears that. Oh, that's right. Word for the grapevine, she's an interesting holo herself. You mean Mare? You're familiar with her. Oh yeah, the professor told me about her. According to him, she was actually an accident. The PMC wasn't even trying to make the pinnacle of all holo cores, but somehow they just did. That's why I asked you guys actually. I knew you had experience working with cores like her. Well, that explains the funny feeling I had, so it wasn't just a coincidence. Your professor must be pretty informed he knows about Marebear. Indeed, her existence isn't technically confidential, but she hasn't been promoted or publicized either. I imagine the word has reached the inner circles of the industry, the three disciples at least. Yep, that tracks. It was Professor Cronkite who told me. No wonder he knows. He's pretty much carrying the Republic's engineering sector on his back. I can confirm he's the real deal, not an engineer worth their salt who doesn't know about his work. Yeah, he's really leaps and bounds above me. He can be scary sometimes, but he really knows his stuff. I learned a ton working under him. Being honest, it was actually him who came up with a Pocel's adaptive AI design. I owe him for that. Is that so? We saw him not long ago. Dude gets his pick of a lure and he goes with a little girl. Right. No, that's not it. The reason Pocel's a girl is because she's meant to simulate how real humans grow and learn. So the more she learns, the more she matures. Right, that's the reason. So she starts sounding like a MILF at level 5 then? Aaron, why don't you grow up too? Does it really learn just like a real person? That's so cool. She does, yeah, but according to Professor Cronkite, she doesn't even come close to Mare's inner potential. It's been bugging him lately, actually. It was all, if some security company can make an advanced Holo Core, why can't we? He's been researching Holo Cores in his spare time to try and figure it all out. Guy's driven, that's for sure. So getting back on topic, the core is fine. Being a child that hasn't learned much, yeah, her abilities are pretty basic stuff, but she was pretty easy to use. Well balanced overall. Really? Thank you. Only real snag I ran into was it being a bit janky to pulling shards while I was boosting. It didn't really hamper me at all, but still. Compared to other Holo Cores, Pocel's deep learning algorithms may cause processing overhead to late combat functions. Optimization should be a priority to help mitigate that, though some latency is probably unavoidable. Latency? So does she slow me down if I have a speed boost? Yeah, that does make sense. Can you each give me your feedback too? Men's cohorts each offered their impressions of to Athena. Conveniently, the Holo Core finished uploading its comment data to the laptop just as they were wrapping up. Thanks for waiting, guys. Now that I have the data, let me give you this back. Receive the Holo Core permanently. Oh, we can keep her. I just wanted to thank you for helping her test her. We'll be pushing updates once we iron out the kinks, so she should get better with time. Thank you so much for your help. Now I need to get back on to the Institute and analyze the data. Sounds good. Take care.
All in a day's work. Mira deposit confirmed.
Maybe now I can afford something. Maybe now would be a good time to call Quatre and ask about our certification cards.
Yes, this is Elysian speaking. Ah, it's you, Agnes.
Oh good, I was worried I wouldn't be able to get through. It sounds like there's a little bit of interference with the connection though.
Right, I apologize for that. I happen to be in the middle of something at the moment. Could you wait for me at a place called Car Workshop? It's in the Artisanal District. I'll be there short...
Hello?
That's not good. Sir!
Hello? Hello? What just happened? Sounded like something collapsed, and I could have sworn I heard a faint roar after that. Sounds like trouble to me. We were just at Guest Card's workshop a short while ago. Let's get on back there and see what the deal is. Sorry guys, we're back. Who are you? Oh, you're a group from earlier. I thought we told you that this was a restricted area. I'm sorry, but Quatre hasn't been past here, has he? Wait, what? How do you know about...
I'll handle this. I'm the supervisor of this here workshop. Car. I had a feeling when I saw you kids here earlier, but Are you the ones Quatre's been showing around town?
He told you about us. That's right, we're from Arkride Solutions over in the capital. I'll get right to the point. We have reason to believe he's in danger. We think he might be in a mine or something like one. If that rings any bells, can you take us there? What? Quatre's in danger?
Come with me. I'll hear your story while we're on the move. You two, contact the guild just in case. Get on it.
So there's a mine shaft in the vicinity after all. Yeah, it's used to extract the minor metal called linium. The signal's not great down there, which explains all the noise on your call. So this is where Quatre likely is. Most likely, I'd wager. He goes to check all the lights and such are working every so often. He just went in earlier to do it again. It ain't all that big of a shaft though, and there aren't usually any monsters down here. I'm detecting multiple monsters further inside. It's just where they all come from. And the timing couldn't have been worse. Arkride, was it? And the rest of you too. You all strike me as a tough bunch. I promise to reward you handsomely, so save him, please. I'll contact the guild and someone who can help in the meantime though, so don't go crazy. Lucky for us, we've got him on our side, huh? Alright folks, let's get moving. Right, we've got to save... we have to save Quatre. Indeed, I heard the faint sound of gunfire moments ago. What, is he packing or something? Kinda dangerous for a kid like him, right? Alright, wait, let's hurry. Oh shit, these guys!
Beginning combat! You've got a charge attack available!
Oh fuck!
We can win right now! Sharp strike!
I'm taking a lot of field damage. Ugh.
Might want a boost here. Some arts should really hurt. Keep it up! It's working!
A boost would work here.
Zypha, activate! Reset!
There we go. One set down.
Praise Arusha and the flames.
Shall I fetch a cold drink, Miss al-fayed?
Miss al-fayed!
Nice.
I can live with this.
Nice job, Agnes.
Titanium wristband.
These things know how to put up a good fight.
They'll definitely put you through your paces if you take them one-on-one.
I'd say go for magic attacks.
You mats.
Hey, that one felt pretty good.
You did perfect.
Action free. If only we could actually craft these, but that's probably not until next chapter.
That sounded like live combat.
We must hurry.
That's a big one. Oh
I
man.
see a stopping point. Would you care to rest?
Of course, this one doesn't have any actual facilities. Damn it. And it looks like this cave actually continues way further than this boss itself. Found him. Quatre. What's that silver thing?
Detecting small-scale seismic shift.
That thing from before?
Are you alright?
Agnes, you're all here.
Damn, what you just do to neutralize the tremors? He paired the sun caliber and hollow style together most magnificently. The timing just happened to work out. It ain't gonna be happening again. A subspecies of the abyss worm. Watch out for their chain counterattacks. Use solo skills or arts to take them down. Are you good to go?
Yes. I can still fight. Theo, be sure to work with them.
Understood. Initiating interception protocol.
I'll take you on.
He's forcing the party! Because of course he is. Bruh.
Make it count!
Going all in.
Activating drive.
Yeah. Your arts aren't even... You have Flare Skull and that's about it. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee how good your build is, so I guess I will just have no choice but to swap out. What was the swap button again? LT A. Swap you.
Leave this to me, you please.
Yeah. Not gonna let them just screw up my formation willy-nilly like that.
Going all in.
Cobalt curtain. Activate.
Oh hell, they're moving closer. Well, that's inconvenient.
I suggest we strike now. Yuspiala havan basna.
A chance!
Zypher activate. All you on yes. There.
Here I go.
Okay, let's set here so that's guaranteed to hit everyone, hopefully.
Initiating drive.
Is it? Oh no, it interrupts casts. Well, good thing I'm on a 0 arc turn, so I can just wipe you all out with Tyrant Storm.
Time to go all out. There! Miss Claudel! Activating skill.
Yeah, delay. Oh, we sealed you too. That will buy me a little bit of time. That will buy some time.
I suggest we strike now.
Well, I might as well ideal force.
Zypher activate.
Yeah, Miss al-fayed. Activating skill. Yeah, reset. One skill coming right up.
There.
A chance.
Okay. Plasma Sphere.
Time to go all out.
Haha!
Get away with this.
You lost your turn, punk.
Energy output at maximum.
Going all in.
Energy output at maximum.
I suggest we strike now.
Wait, am I muted? Oh shit, I think I'm muted.
Keep it up. It's working.
Damn, it's a really long list of status effects.
Going all in.
No, wait. No, I'm just targeting the wrong spots. It's so weird. Okay. Yeah, targeting is really awkward all of a sudden. The hell?
Keep it up. It's working.
How come targeting works sometimes and not other times? I have to stand in an exact location? The hell? It's really weird.
Going all in.
Activate.
Going all in.
Some arts should really hurt.
So messed up. Is there something wrong with the entire situation that I can't seem to...
Some arts should really hurt.
Weird. The hits are... the hitboxes for everything just feel so sensitive all of a sudden. The hell?
Some arts should
Going
really
all
hurt.
This is so messed up. What?
Initiating drive. Activating skill. There, Miss al-fayed.
Activating skill.
Here goes.
Time to go all out!
Cypher activate. Here goes.
Activating skill.
Brace yourself. Vandalize! Raid!
Activating skill.
Whoa, nice! Got him. Despite all the weird jank of all the hitboxes for targeting. Didn't even level up all of that. Got sent? Was that all of them? I believe that to be the case, yes. Already heard it all, Quatre? I'm fine. I didn't realize you would all come. Sorry for causing you so much trouble. Trouble is right. At least you weren't dumb enough to come here unarmed. An horrible post gun, eh? And you know your way around combat from what I saw. Same with the swelling thing, too. Swelling thing? Wow. It's adorable. An archaism, but on our side for once. You think this little guy is named Theo? As much as I'd love to hear more, you mind if we shift to talking about what happened? I heard there aren't supposed to be monsters in here. You were checking the lights, right? Well... That's weird. Were they damaged? No, they were just swapped out the other day. Plus, it's not just that one that's gone bad. It's happening to all of them along the tunnel. You're right. These are self-sufficient lights, so they aren't on the orbital distribution network. Exactly, which means this kind of behavior should be impossible. So why? Whoa! Get back here! No! Ugh! No! We're gonna need a bailout! There's more of them! This isn't good. Everyone, prepare for combat! Tish! Van! Huh?
Zeros!
Now, Albus!
Does anyone here need medical attention?
Do you all come all the way from the capital? Hey, nice heroic entrance there, Senior Bracer.
Well, you seem fine. Thanks for rushing over here, Zeros.
Whoa, Black Wolf. It's starting to feel like just about anything could pop up around here. I see, so that's what's being tested here.
Are all of you okay?
Supervisor.
Ooh, guess that wraps up this little adventure then.
I'm okay now. You can let go.
You should just wait for us to arrive instead of going ahead on your own. Though I suppose I can commend you for rescuing him at least. You did a bang-up job down there yourself. You got no chill every time we bump into you, but you pull your weight back in Cradle too. I'm this close to being promoted to B rank, so I would hope I could handle this much. As for your snide little comment, you can mind your own damn business. I'm perfectly chill, thank you. You're just proving his point, you know. As for you, Quatre, why didn't you call us to let us know something was off? Everything worked out all right in the end this time, but that could have easily ended worse than it did. I'm really sorry for worrying you. I thought I could handle it without any help since I had Theo with me. Cheese and crackers, well, as long as you're alright, that's all that matters. It's real worrying that monsters that big are showing up down there, though. That shouldn't be happening. Of course, orbment lights work to keep monsters away. Makes me wonder if them acting up is the cause. Is something on your mind, Quatre? Well, we saw them doing just that earlier, right? That's not the first time either. It's been happening every so often lately. They've gone out even when there was nothing wrong with the lights themselves, or they've done things they shouldn't be able to technically do. There have been times when they've been malfunctioning one minute, then totally fine the next. So you went down there because it was bothering you. That's more or less in line with what we've been hearing back at the guild. I don't think we can rule out a connection with what we're here to investigate either. Yeah, I wish you told us that back when we were at Bernie's HQ. I'm sorry, I couldn't really mention it in front of the CEO. Thanks for this. This is all great to know, so the guild will keep it in mind too. If anything else happens, could you let us know right away? Can do. Thanks for coming all the way over here. I know you're here to do business with the Bernie company, but you should avoid any suspicious moves while you're at it. Got it, my lord. We'll be sure to follow your lead and be on our best behavior. You can just start with axing the snark. Here we go again. We'll see you later, everyone. Do you have to pick a fight with them when they just helped us out? It's fine. We're better off keeping the guild arm's length while we're here. Well, let me just say again that I really do appreciate you coming to my rescue. But there was something you needed me for when you called me earlier. Oh yeah, almost forgot. There was something we wanted to discuss with you, actually. So you want to go inside the Institute of Science, do you? You're right that only Agnes has the authority to do that. And I wish I could help all of you get through with her, but I can't upgrade your card. You'd need to speak to this guy right here. Let me see your card. Receive C rank ID card. Oh, the rank on it changed. You're C rank just like me now, which means you can go inside the Institute. We really owe you one. You sure it's okay to do stuff like this without running it by that CEO first, though? Basil's run by 3 groups, the Verne Company, the Institute of Science, and the Artisan's Guild. I'm the head of the 3rd one, so I don't need anyone's approval of my own for stuff like this. Besides, you saved the professor's favorite young'un. I wouldn't be fit to call myself an artisan of Basil if I didn't find some way to thank you. Supervisor. Can't argue with that. Thanks a lot. Just out of curiosity, is C as far as you can upgrade our card? Ah, you got guts on you, kid. You call yourself a spriggan, right? Can't say I peg you as a squeaky clean type, but I've got a feeling you can do some good work where the guild can't. I can bump your card its rank up to B if I feel like you've earned it, so keep up the good work. So we gotta prove ourselves first, huh? I thought he'd be more of a stubborn old mule, but he's more lax than I gave him credit for. Oh, I think it's more you just trust us a little. Well, his trust in you makes me feel better about helping you too. That card's all you need to get into the Institute, but how about I show you the way there? Think of it as my way of saying thank you for saving me. And I'll have to deal with your gear somehow. It's probably outdated and rusty. Are you leaving, Quatre? I am, but you're coming with. Thanks for the help earlier, Zeros. Could you take care of things here while I'm gone? So their names are Theo and Zeros. They're amazing. Yeah, they're like loyal animal friends straight out of a fairy tale. The black one looks rad in my opinion. I'm glad you can appreciate their brilliance. They are autonomous orbital drones based on Holo AIs, if I recall. I've heard about the technology involved to create them. I didn't expect to see both a flying support type and a ground-based offensive type while in the field, however. You're very well informed. My apologies for not introducing myself sooner. I am Reset Twinings, and I'm a concierge for the Marduk Total Security Company. I'm currently supporting Arkride Solutions in their endeavors. Well, that explains how you know so much. Well, hold on, didn't you say this request was from... I thought Marduk's sponsors were covertly at odds with the Principality. So how did you end up establishing such a bizarre group like this? I ask myself the same thing every day. Haha. Might as well resign yourself to your fate. It was clearly Arusha's guidance that brought us together. That and Mr. Arkride's personal magnetism. How am I getting bundled with the glass here? I guess I'll just have to let it go for now. Anyway, the Aerotram boarding platform is this way. You'll be able to use it now that your card's been upgraded. I'm really sorry for how hostile we were earlier. It's just our work here is extremely confidential. After saving Quatre, though, we owe you the keys to the whole damn town. So if you need any work done on your orbments, just let us know. We're happy to help. Oh, really? Isn't this the best workshop in Basil or something? That is. Yushin here is the supervisor of Guest Card's right-hand man. He's one of the most skilled engineers in the whole country. I can personally vouch for that. Wow, I'm honored. Damn, sick deal. Hey, you couldn't give us a friend of an employee discount, could you? I can't quite go that far, I'm afraid. And really, I'm not that good, am I? Huh. Quatre's a familiar face here. We helped develop his orbital drones. Though really, he did most of the work. We just helped manufacture the parts themselves. Oh, don't sell yourself short. You were an immense help with testing and debugging. It was a team effort. I couldn't have finished them without all your help. Don't sell yourself short, huh? At any rate, Quatre's like family to all of us here. Theo and Zeros too.
Well...
I'm so glad Quatre's okay. You were the ones who helped him, right? Are you his friends? And more like acquaintances. He's been helping us out a bit. What about you, kid? Your mom or pop work here? His name's Nat. He's Real's younger brother. He just can't keep himself out of the factory, so he tags along with her a lot. Vehicles are especially pique his interest. Yeah, they're making a big robot here now, right? I want to see it. Come on, let me see. We've all warned Real that Nat shouldn't be walking around the shop floor, but she just can't say no to him. And they do a lot of top secret work here. They turn a blind eye to him because he's family, but still. Hey Nat, just don't get too close to anything, okay? You don't want to make people worried. Okay. I really like this workshop. My sister works here and they make these cool cars sometimes too. Sometimes they tell me it's dangerous and I shouldn't walk around, but everyone's really cool here. You know, I don't take kindly to outsiders, but a friend of Quatre is a friend of mine. I owe you that much for saving his life. Might have to ask you to wear a blindfold here on the floor, though. Top secret stuff going on here. That might be a bit dangerous. Hey, you're not so crotchety after all. Nice to have a friend, you old bud. Same here. Of course, if you cause any trouble and you're right back out the door. Waha! You're showing him around, Quatre. Just be careful of that. You know the drill. Eugen's got you covered if your drones need a fixin'. Thank you. I really do appreciate you always looking out for me. Quatre's like a grandson to me. I'd walk through Gehenna for that kid. The stuff's the least I could do. I'm sure you'll be just fine out there, lad, but be careful. Thank you so much for rescuing Quatre. I was really worried when I heard he'd gone down to the mine all by himself. Hey, we got a card rank upgrade out of it. I think it worked out pretty well for us. I really wish you just turned back when things got ugly, though. Your drones can't do everything out there. We're all worried to death. What if he'd gotten hurt? You're right. I'm not sure what I was thinking. I'm really sorry for worrying you. I just felt like I had to act. It didn't feel right to sit back and do nothing. I know, and that's really admirable of you. You're such a big help to everyone here. But don't risk yourself for other people like that, okay? We're here to help you when you need it too. Most of the people who work here are on the older side, so I really like having someone my age as a friend.
Hey, Quatre! Mind lending me a hand sometime today?
Sure, I'll drop by again later.
Are you showing these good people around the sea too? I thought I saw you with a different group of students earlier. That's right, these guys have some business at the Institute themselves. They lent me a hand when I ran into some trouble earlier, so I figured I'd thank them. I see. Well, Well, that sounds good. You just look so busy lately. It's hard not to worry about you. I hear the whole Institute is busier than ever. Everyone's been great under eyes as of late. I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. I know my limits and I'm making sure not to overstep them. Well, if you're sure, just take care of yourself, alright? You wouldn't want to burn yourself out, especially at your age. Professor Hamilton would hate to hear that. Huh, Quatre's really hot shit. Makes me wonder all the more why CEO's acting like he is, and the Institute's rubbing me the wrong way too. Are you showing these folks around, Quatre? That's right, they're conducting an investigation here. One of them is also a student here on an educational visitation. An investigation, you say? Wouldn't have anything to do with those orbment issues as of late, would it? You weren't contracted by a Verne company or workshop, were they? I can't imagine Towson asking for outside help. I'm guessing it was either one of those or maybe a Verne shareholder acting alone. Smart Cookie used to be an artisan, if I had to guess. Sounds like he's learned a lot about the inner workings from his years on the job. That wasn't fair. You cheated. You didn't outdrive me at all. Hey, a win's a win. You're such a sore loser. You always win against me. I deserve to win too. Easy, easy. I'm sorry for butting in like that. Maybe next time we can give Milia a little boost to balance it out, okay? But that wouldn't be fair either. I just want to beat him fair and square, okay? Hey, don't take it out on him for helping. Why can't you just suck it up? Oh, this is just great. Huh, I didn't expect to find one of Elaine's co-workers in an argument with some kids. He looks like he could use a hand too. Hey, fancy running into you here. What happened to the hot shit racer I bumped into earlier? Can't break up an argument between a couple kids? You! Guys, of all people, if you just want to laugh at me, you can do that later. I'm on official business, so get lost. No, not at all. I apologize for interrupting you. It's just that you look like you were in need of help. So what are you two arguing about? We heard a bit of a conversation, but can you fill us in? We race each other with RC cars a lot. But Milia's way too good a racer, so she usually wins. She really whipped me today, so I was down at the dumps. But then this really cool racer came over and offered to help. Well, aren't you a model bracer, huh? The kids love you. I headed back to the guild after I ran into you guys, but then I came across the two after I started my rounds. The boy's car is a Leno land carrier, just like the one we use at the guild. Can't deny it got me a little curious. One thing led to another and I kinda lent him a hand. Huh, I didn't know they made RC versions of those. I dig it. Even the little techs can wheel these around. Wait, hold on a second. Is that a Nightbreaker? Oh, now you mention it. Yeah, it looks exactly like your car, just a different color. They make radio-controlled versions of those too. Yep, they do. I'm a big fan of this model. Hey, you know what's up? When it comes to power, you can't be an ingot. Oh yeah, totally agree with you. What am I watching? So yeah, today was just different. I followed the advice the racer gave me, and I won. I actually won. I beat her for the first time in forever. But Millie's being a real sore loser about it. I beat her fair and square. You didn't beat me fair and square. You had the coach. I've always beaten you all by myself. But now I'm supposed to accept I lost because you got an adult to help you. How's that fair? Oh, come on. It sucks losing all the time. Just let me have this. Beat me by yourself first. If you're happy to cheat, then go race in the Cheaters Club. You can win all you want there. Hey, you want to say that again? Look, I'm sorry, I realize in retrospect that I shouldn't have gotten involved. So, yeah, this is how it's been for the last minute or so. Oh yeah, that's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? I got an idea, actually. How do you feel about pairing up with me, young lady? Albus takes a boy and we got a perfectly fair 2-on-2 rematch. Ooh, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, that works for me. With an adult by my side, too, it'll actually be fair. Excellent idea, Mr. Arkride, but this should help them race each other more fairly. Okay, yeah, that's actually a good idea. Guess the broken clock's right twice a day. I see right through you, though. You don't just do things out of the kindness of your heart. You've got an ulterior motive, don't you? No, my intentions are as crystal clear as that pickup's paint job. I just don't like seeing my favorite truck lose the rigged race. That's all there is to it, man. Justice. You know, that tells a fine line between genuine swagger and just idiocy. Yeah, he does that. Well, that works for me. I guess if I sort of squint, I can see your point. So how do you two feel about it? Does that sound good? Sign me up. I want to show him who's boss. It'll be me and him versus the two of you. Me too. Last time wasn't just a fluke. Watch. Alright, we've got ourselves a match. I won't lose this time. Uh-huh, prove it. That's a relief. The kids are calmed down now that we figure out a resolution to all this. But now I'm indebted to a spriggan of all people. Urg, don't let this go to your head, you hear? Because this isn't even registered on my balance sheet. Just don't hold back, you hear? I'm not going easy on you. This is about more than just you and me, or those two kids. It's Leno versus Ingrid. And us Ingrid fans, we don't take a loss lying down. Yeesh. You're way more into this than I am. But hey, you've got a point. This is a chance to solve our differences for good and all. So you know what? Bring it. Well, everyone's really pumped for this. Hey, man can't help himself when it comes to cars, as we're all aware. It would be nice if this helped him get along better with Albus, too. We should start by finding a suitable race course. What did you use for your match earlier? It was right here, just a really straight and narrow sprint. I think we should go somewhere else. We need a proper circuit for this. Yeah, something nice and open. I want that too, but I don't know where. There aren't many open spaces where we won't be getting in anyone's way. I might have an idea, actually. I know a venue that might be willing to host us. I'm not 100% sure, but it's worth asking. Gift cards? Follow me, everyone. I'll see if I can get permission. Okay, accept. Sure, I'm in. Great, to Newtown then. That's where this venue is.
Time to start working.
Alright, I think I getcha. So you want a venue for your RC race? Yes, the pavilion has hosted RC races in the past if memory serves. Will you be willing to let us an event space for a race of our own? Ah, now it's making sense. Well, how can I refuse a request from you, Quatre? I'll talk to the administrator and see what I can do. Our schedule's pretty quiet right now, so they shouldn't have a problem with it. Let's make this the best race you've ever seen. Yay, thank goodness. Now I really can't wait. Oh, I didn't think you had inroads to the pavilion. Nice job calling in those IOUs, Quatre. They do come in handy, I should specify though, this is more for me. The pavilion works closely with the Institute and the workshop, so we're all well acquainted. Out of curiosity, what kind of RC cars are you bringing? I'll be using my Leno Land Carrier. And I've got an Ingrid Nightbreaker pickup. Oh wow. Leno and Ingrid, seriously? What, is that a problem? What's with the alarm? You know those makes, right? I'm a Leno employee who loved this company for 20 years. I'm an Ingrid employee and a fanatic in my own right. And Petra and I get a little spirited when we debate over the two. We'll have a drink and some snacks and just go to town. If this is a battle between Leno and Ingrid, then we have to treat this seriously. You bet, this company pride we're talking. Oh yeah, this race has big implications, way beyond just RC stuff. It's two bitter rivals going at it, and for these youngins, that can make or break their brand allegiances. It's serious stuff. That sounds a bit extreme. I really don't think it's quite that important. Yeah, they've lost me. Oh, I have an idea. We have some aftermarket parts over in the storehouse. I'll let you two have a sneak peek on me. On me. Don't tell anybody else, okay? Oh, will you mind giving us some time to work out the track? We want to make sure it's perfect as can be. Sure. By all means. Yeah, thanks a lot. A few minutes later. I'll go over the rules one more time, just to be safe. Team Dick and Team Milia will compete in a 2-on-2 relay format. After 2 laps, the first racer will hand the controls to the second. They will complete 2 more laps for total. The finish line will be right here at the start, understood? So Dick and Milia will lead off their respective teams. Yeah, then Van and Albus will compete against each other in the second leg. I'm getting really excited. Who's gonna win? Racers on your marks. Get set, go! Man, they're really fired up. You said, I'm glad they're having fun. Wait, why am I being all buddy-buddy with you? We're not allies anymore, we're enemies. Sure. With that, the race was off to a thrilling start. Milia climbed to an early lead with her Nightbreaker. But after negotiating the turns, Dick's land carrier began to catch up down the long straight. He had swapped it out its stock motor for an aftermarket sport engine boasting much stronger acceleration. This track cleared straight line speed of a series of straightaways, allowing Dick to pull ahead of Millie after the first lap. Not to count Millie out, she closed the gap in the corners of her skillful driving. She had cut the deficit, but she still lagged behind Dick's souped-up machine as their leg of the race came to a close. I'm leading, Elvis, I did it. You sure did. Leave the rest to me, buddy. Dang it, you win this round, Dick. Go get him, Van. You got it. Gave me some nice momentum to work with. With the third lap underway, Van and Elvis tested their mettle. I should have expected as much from a Leno employee's special customization. They really understand this Sphinx's unique qualities. Same here. But neither side has a clear advantage. There's no way ace in the hole. Does the Ingrid have an upgrade too? What the? Hey, sorry to interrupt. Both of these cars are designed to go off-road, so what's the point in keeping them on the road? Paved roads are hardly their natural habitat, so we decided to spice up the track a bit. This puts every facet of your cars to the test. Oh, that's right. You guys know how to put on a race. Wow, that's so cool. Man, I wish I could have raced on this. I wonder how I have done. Okay, build up a double lead here. Gotta protect that. No mistakes. How do I want to go about this? The cardboard's a big old roadblock, but I'm already behind. What's the play here? Floor it. No time to lose. Full throttle, baby. Oh yeah, how's that? Ha, not bad. Rocks everywhere. Okay, got the off-road bit coming up next. Now, this is gonna be good. Elsie's Chewy's roads for breakfast. I can't push my grip on the surface, but I can't afford to give up any ground either. Do I hold steady or punch it? Stay the course. Gotta be patient here. Girl, I just can't shake him. Last big curve coming up. The inside line is less distance, so he's gonna want it too. Apex. I'll take that inside line, thank you. Oh no, you don't. That corner's mine. Gotcha, bitch. You will. I've got one last ace up my sleeve. Get a little of my twin turbo. What the? How do you get that? It's not even allowed. You swapped out your own engine. It's all fairer. Yo, this is sick. I wonder if I can get one of these for my truck. Don't you whine to me about the rules. Anything goes, right? Yeah, you already upgrade your own car. Hell, I never seen a part like that. Wow, he's really proud of that. He was off chatting with Chamberlain about something earlier. I suppose that's what it was. The ace in the hole. You're sitting on that one for a while, huh? But how? I swapped the motor and everything. You're mine. Yeah, I knew it was. You weren't just gonna use the base specs to win. I knew you were gonna pull off something like that. All four of you really put on a show there. But in the end, only one team can be the winner. On with the results. Leno versus Inger. The winner of this White Hot Relay RC race is the Inger team, led by Captain Milia. Wow, we really did it. They had us there, but you outdrove them in the second half. Way to go. It was nothing. Thanks for letting me tear up the course of your Nightbreaker. I hate to admit, but you had me beat. Maybe I owe you some respect as a gearhead. Maybe. Man, you're a really good driver, Albus. I want to learn how you race like that. But I'm not listening to you again, Milia. Best 2 out of 3. Heh, you're on. Well, that was quite the show. I wasn't expecting to end up so invested. Yeah, but I think we've hogged the pavilion long enough of that. Let's bounce. Yeah, I should get back to my rounds. Okay, let's head back to Artisanal District and race there. Yeah, good idea. Well, I'm glad they managed things. It's like that big fight from before never happened. That ballooned a bit, didn't it? Wait, also, well, it ends well. I really owe you guys for that. That's our line. How could we say no to a race between two of the auto industry's biggest rivals? Orbital cars aren't just machines, they're the future. They're something that kids and adults can both appreciate. That race was exactly what the Motor Pavilion is all about, spreading the joys of motoring to all. Come on back sometime, will ya? Grand Prix may have ended, but Dick and Milia still hungered for racing. Van Company saw them back to our Artisanal District, and then made for Institute.
That's one job behind us.
Reward deposited.
Okay, got SP and got some money.
This is the Aero Tram.
You're a really great driver. You handled my Inger like it was nothing. I wish I could drive like you. I'll just have to keep at it. I gotta keep practicing against Sick. I can't let my driving skills get rusty.
Cards ready.
Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Trails Through Daybreak. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.